And this episode was brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbooking app. Not only is it safe, Deke, but it is secure and reliable.
Always a great thing.
No question. And for all the first-time users out there, if you use the promo code MOATS, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. So, Deke, you like free money, right?
Who doesn't?
You also like the opportunity to win more money, correct?
Especially when it involves sports.
So, what are they waiting on? Download the app, use the promo code, and you get that. You get that opportunity to make some more money, baby. So literally, stop wasting time. Download the app, use the promo code, and get that opportunity, baby. What did Chris Brown say? It's hard to hate from outside the club. You can't even get in. You gonna hate from outside the club. You can't even stay in the club, baby. How you gonna? I understand. You know what? We talked about this before as well with Juju. Taken out of context? Was it taken out of context?
It's tough because it did seem just more of like a lighthearted comment. It was on IG Live. Same time, you don't say that. I just don't think you say that. It was disrespectful.
I'm with you because I said, and I actually did get a chance to like go back and check out some more of the stuff. He was talking about his game as well. He was talking about some of the things he did well, some things he struggled with and everything. And then it kind of tongue-in-cheek, lighthearted.
It was just one of those things you say to your boys. You're watching another game on the couch, so they just ask you about the game.
Exactly.
I think they're going to get clapped this week.
The problem is this, though. As a professional athlete that was on the losing end in the matchup with this team just a week ago, you can't say that. First off, it looks distasteful. It looks like you're a hater, and it looks like you're a sore loser on top of that. Not saying that being a sore loser is a bad thing, because trust me, you want to talk about sore losers, I'm the biggest, most just terrible loser ever. I will be sick and not talk to you for like a month if I lose. I hate to do it, but you still can't publicly say certain things after the game, even if you believe it. Even if you believe it, you just can't say it because the perception, it just doesn't look good. It's not professional. And I think that's the biggest thing with Claypool. And right, wrong, or indifferent, with Juju, a lot of times as a younger player, his first 2 years, he got to pass on a lot of things because of how we viewed him. We viewed him as the baby. He was marketed as being a baby, being young, right? Yeah, we don't view Claypool that same way. Even though he's still a rookie, we don't view Claypool
Maybe it's
as...
just because we had AB. Is that it? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but we don't view Claypool as your typical, he's just young saying whatever. Like, he's got, he'll learn that as he grows. We don't view him the same way. We view him as if he's in the same ballpark of Juju now. Like, you should be understanding. You don't say that. You should know better than to say that. So I think that's another reason why it's kind of frustrating with him. You're like, dude, you got to know better. You know not to say that.
Yeah, it's got to be because none of our receivers are as established as AB was at that time. It's got to be that. And then our oldest receiver is Juju. I don't know if oldest technically, but the one that has the most years under his belt in the receiving corps is Juju, and he's really young still. And
super young.
We're talking about just some of the stuff that, the TikTok and all that other type of stuff, even everything that he's done up to this point, where you're just like, yeah, he's having fun, he's a kid and everything. If he's like your oldest guy, I think that's why you're expecting maybe Claypool to come in here, and maybe the production matches it too, and how he plays. You're like, dude, what do you have? All those touchdowns this year.
He
really solid rookie year.
Touchdowns, man. He balled out when he was given the opportunities. So I think you hit on it absolutely perfect right there. It's just frustrating because, like I said, it's not like he doesn't know this stuff now. If this is week 1, week 2, sure, but after all the criticism that they've received from a wide receiver standpoint as it pertains to bulletin board material, as it pertains to social media and what to say, what not to say, what to do and what not to do. I mean, we've seen the height of it this year. Obviously with Juju, we saw the height of it. If you're Claypool, like, come on, man. Even though technically you didn't break any rules, it's kind of like how we said with the Steelers with the whole COVID situation with Vance, right? Even though you're operating by the book, still use some common sense. Like, you didn't say anything that was technically wrong, but bro, common sense says don't say that right then. You could wait a week and say it. Say it after the game. As soon as if they get beat by the Chiefs, you can be the first one on social media to say, hey, welcome to Cancun. You going fishing. We seen Patrick Beverly do it. It's cool. Guys do that. If you want to go that route, you can do that. You can't say it on the front end though, baby. That's what you can't do. It just looks bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily would have liked it on the back end though either.
I'm not saying I would have, but it would have been. Trust me, it wouldn't have had this level of just how it's viewed right now. It looks very bad on him personally. You know what I mean? And I think that's the difference. If he says it after the game, if they go out there and get beat by the Chiefs, you can say it. Now, it still is not going to look good, but it won't look as bad. Like, that's the difference. Like, right now, it looks very bad on him. Whereas if he says it after they had gotten beat by the Chiefs, it doesn't look bad on him.
Probably less highlighted.
Right.
Too.
It's just like, all right, he said it, but he's more so still hating, but it's not the end of the world. That's, to me, is the big difference with it, though, man.
Yeah.